Can you walk us through some of the different gameplay modes in multiplayer, and also how you like to play it? Like, if you want to take a map that you like.
Right. So there's lots of different modes. There's the old classic ones, like capture and hold, search and destroy, but we added more variations. There's one, for example, now that's called capture and connect. It's essentially capture and hold, but now in a sequence. It creates kind of a tug of war type of gameplay where you have to capture one area and then move on to the next one until you've captured all of them. It's variation on existing modes that we have, but it really throws in new kind of elements that we never had before. Personally, I'm a real big fan of search and destroy because it's all about defending as well as attacking. And with our new classes, with our new abilities, both of those kind of play styles really come to fruition. So I like playing search and destroy, and I'm more of a defender type as well. But everybody can figure out like how they want to play and what kind of missions they want to play when the game comes out.
But when it comes to, like, let's pick a map that you like to play, and what strategy would you advise?
Right. Well, one of the maps, it's MP8, it's called the Park. It's a very different type of map that we've made so far. It's like set in the jungle, set in like the forest, and there's no real routes. It's really open, it's really kind of a different type of gameplay. And what I like about it is that it makes you really on guard. Like every corner you're gonna have to check like, hey, am I safe? Is there enemies around the corner? I like to play that way because it's kind of more chaotic, but still really methodical in the sense that you have to think about what kind of your tactical choices next.
What are some of your favorite weapons in this game?
I have to admit something, I'm not a very good shot. So like the really accurate weapons, they're not for me. One of the weapons, it's like more of a light machine type weapon, the Staff 4. That's my favorite. It has a lot of bullets, it packs a large punch, but it's not that accurate. And what I like to do is I like to kind of sit back and just like lay down supportive fire, like covering fire, and this is the weapon that you want for that.
When it comes to so many different modes that are in this game, what's a good entry-level mode and map to jump into?
Right, so one of the official war zones that we're going to start out with is called Basic Training. It turns off all the abilities, and it's only limited to a few different mission types, but it's just to get used to the controls, to used to the weapons. And that's one of the war zones that you're going to be able to join from the get-go. But what we're going to do then is we're going to kind of see what the community wants and see what if people want more simple kind of war zones, if they want more complex war zones, we're going to adapt the official war zones to suit whatever needs the community has.
What excites you when it comes to looking at next generation shooters?
What excites me about next generation shooters is just the spectrum of different ones. I mean, you have Killzone. We think it's really like a set on its own. It's really its own type of shooter with its own feel. And there's lots more shooters out there. Like personally, me as a shooter fan, I can't wait to play all the other games as well, just to see what they've done and kind of see where the whole shooter genre is going. But there's just such diversity out there. I think there should be a shooter out there for everyone.
How does what is going on with other games influence what you guys try to do in raising the bar with each new multiplayer?
Well, we look at all the different type of games that come out there, all the big titles. We play them, we look at them, we learn from them, but we try to do our own thing. We really try to make Killzone be something on its own. It should be something different. And I think we've really succeeded in that, in the feel, in the graphics, in the way it plays. I think it really brings something new to the table.